Welcome back, everybody. Center Ice here for the Neutral Zone Hockey League. My name is Mr. Hollywood, and this is the multi-stream of the NZHL. We're going to have multiple games here at once. There's 4 games scheduled, 2 games in each night here. 10 o'clock, 10:30 p.m. Eastern here for Saturday night hockey. I do have one of the streams already. I believe that's the um, Lebronto stream. So that's the San Francisco Booty Bandits. They're playing the Miami Railers tonight. We do have that stream, and I'm expecting to get the Smoothies versus Tropics, and possibly the London Wankers again. Tonight they play against the Green Bay Gamblers. Plus, if we have a stream on the Tossin Terrors against Toronto, let me know in the chat or over there on Discord. Post the link. I'll get that updated. So once again, it's first time tuning in here. It's a multi-stream of the Hockey League here for NZHL. I bring the commentary here throughout the broadcast, and also added in feature here this season. We have channel points. You could earn points by just watching the show here, hitting the follow on there, cheer, all sorts of stuff. Plus, on top of that, doing wagers. Placing wagers will also gain you points or lose you points. And then I have a leaderboard already set up as well on the channel. If you go to the About page, you'll see the leaderboard embedded on there. And I'm thinking about possibly doing something at the end of the season, maybe some kind of raffle or giveaway, where you'll be able to purchase tickets or raffles, whatever you want to call it, to enter into the contest. And then I have a drawing up, pick out a winner. The more points you have, the more tickets you can purchase, the better chance you have of winning that. But on top of that, like I said, we're going to have some hockey action here. Let me see. I believe I have. We do have the Bandits stream already there. Take a look here at the lineups for the Bandits. It should be Dezo, Shaggy, and Owen up front. Lebronto, Disney on D, with Kevo in net. And then for the Railers, it's scheduled to have Lazar, Hilly, and Manship at the forward line, with Perfetti and Full Send on the defense side, and Millsy in net for the Railers. It should be a good matchup. Bandits are off to a great start so far this season, 4-0. They're playing against Railers, who won both of the games last night. They even out their record. They're 2-2. Should be a very good matchup over there between those two. And on the other side, you got the London Wankers, another team that's 4-0, undefeated here this season so far. The defending champs. Looks like they'll have Willis, Cush, and Bo Horvat up front, with Turk and Marty on D, with Tripp in net for the London Wankers. They'll be playing against the Gamblers. Had a tough loss last night against the Tropics. They dropped to 2-2. And for the Gamblers, looks like it's going to be Goose, Khan, and Dylan on the forward line, with Rookie and Oswald on D, and Trucker in net for the Gamblers. And then I'm just waiting on the Springfield Smoothie stream. That should be loaded up here shortly. As soon as it does, I'll have that loaded in the triple feature. And then, like I said, we'll have bets, wagers here throughout the broadcast, throughout the night here. Anything you guys think of, let me know. I'll take some suggestions here as well. Let me see. And last night was tremendous. We had some upsets, some great games. We actually got 3 streams going at one point last night. Hopefully tonight we could do the same thing, have 3, maybe even 4. I'm able to get all the games at once if we have the streams available. So like I said, just let me know. Let me know in the Discord or in the chat here. So the only one tonight that I might not have is the Terrors against Toronto 67s. If anybody is streaming on that, let me know. I don't think I have a stream on that. But we do have these 2 right now loaded up. Furry Pujols failing tonight. Has not gotten a stream yet. but it's still early. Like I said, what is it? 10:05. So as soon as that comes up, I'm sure he is. I'll get the triple stream on here. Looks like London's ready. They're all ready up. So is the Bandits. They're already on there waiting for the opponents, so we should have this kicking off. I apologize, I did not update the scoreboard and the leaderboards as of last night. I'll do that here tonight. I just didn't have the time, the thing on here. I was doing a lot of different other things here today. But I'll definitely get up to that after tonight for next week. So we'll have all that updated. So the scores, like I said, and everything on there is not up to date here as of yet. So the leaderboards there have changed after last night's game. So do not go by that on there. As they wait for that, once again, I just want to remind everybody down there is the Discord link. If you're just tuning in, you want to know about the league, check it out at that Discord page. Also, we play Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights here at the Neutral Zone Hockey League. 10 and 10:30 p.m. games, 2 games a night. Except Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tonight you're going to see two as well by each team. It's a series here between the two teams that play each night. So that's how the things work out here. And we should be kicking off here momentarily. Like I said, I do have the triple stream. It just I'm still wearing. I don't see Furry on here yet, unless he's running late or he's subbed in. Let me check the lineup on that. He is scheduled. On the lineup, I'm showing it's supposed to be John, Matt, and Fight for the Smoothies with Life and Pujos on D and Nikki P in net. And then they're playing the Tropics, who will have Teglia, M. Wags, who had a tremendous night last night, with Hughes on right wing, and then Beer Captain and Billums over on the defensive side, and my favorite Liar in net for the Tropics here tonight, who are 2-2. Like I said, they had two big wins against the Gamblers last night, while Smoothies just not a good start here at all. 0-4. Not only that, they only have 3 goals scored here this season in the 4 games played. They're a minus 17 on the differential. Team that's doing great is the Bandits here, San Francisco Bandits. And I want to point out they only have allowed 5 goals here this season in the 4 games played. So that's great. That's the best in the league thus far. And so is the plus 17 on here. So I mentioned also London is perfect as well here this season. If we get the Towson Terrors, I do want to see them, although they are 0-4 and they just give up too many goals. They've allowed 21 goals here this season. We'll see how they do against Toronto if we do get that stream. Like I said, let me know. So as we have these set on here, what can we do? Do a early wager. How about in that the Bandits game? I'm gonna do the Bandits game opening face-off right off the back, man. Who's gonna win it? Is it gonna be the Bandits or the Railers opening face-off? Let me get the wager up there. I'll let you guys know once that's up, and you guys could wager that. Let me. I'll put it up for. Looks like they haven't started yet. I'll put it up for 2 minutes. I think that'll be good enough. Who's gonna win the opening face-off in that Bandits game? Right off the back. Looks like it's gonna be Shaggy and Hilly for the Railers. Who'll take the opening draw? And then once that clears, like I said, I'll get additional wagers on here throughout the broadcast. All you have to do is click the prediction button there, and then you could change how much points you want to wager, depending how many you have at the moment. Make sure if you do have it in the box on the bottom to open that if you have earned any points. If not, like I said, I'll have more wagers throughout the broadcast here. We could do prop bets. We could do player bets. How many goals somebody's gonna score, or who's gonna win the game, over unders, all sorts of stuff. Like I said, you guys have those ideas or anything? Let me know. I'll take any suggestions on here on the broadcast. And great. So we got the triple feature here tonight. We'll see if we'll have it here all night. I hope so. And first game that looks like that's going to be loaded up there is that London game against the Green Bay Gamblers. And I don't know if that toss in Toronto's played. I didn't even see the lineups posted for those teams. Maybe it's a reschedule between those two. Like I said, I'm not in the admin chat or anything, or they haven't notified me here. But but yeah, I do not know that. That's the only stream we're missing here tonight. But regardless, here we go on the way here. And like I said, you might still be able to place the wager there if you do. Who's gonna win the face-off? That's the opening bet I have here tonight. Will it be the Bandits? That's Shaggy against Hilly for the Railers. And it should be kicking off. So we'll get this going. Get this going here. London's already on the ice against Green Bay. I said Green Bay had a tough night last night against the Flint Tropics. Tonight is no easier. They're playing against the number one team, the team that won it all last season, and bring out the big guns there tonight for London. You know, Willis, Kush, Horvat, Turk, and Marty. I mean, man, they're definitely stacked here tonight against Green Bay. And here we go, Bandits, Railers. About to kick off here. Opening draw. Looks like we do have some predictions put in on there. I'll post the winnings and the percentages once that takes place. I want to thank all the guys streaming. Furry Pujols there for the smoothies. Turk, as always, there for London. And Lebronto bringing the stream there for the Bandits. Thanks, guys. Without that, like I said, we would not have a show. An opening draw, and looks like it's going to go to the Railers. So, I'll clear that. That shouldn't be fair because they had to take that due to, I guess, the delay start. What it was. Ah, man. That's not. You know what? It's all right. I'll put it. Since guys did wager on that, I'll put it in there. Um, let's do another one. Let's do a So power play opportunity to begin here for the Bandits, which is huge. And the Gamblers, how about that? Get on the board here first. 1-0 against London. Okay, I'm going to put this one for 1 minute. Looks like final seconds of that power play, so they kill off the PK. Who's going to score first, the Bandits or the Railers? Who gets on the board first? It's only going to be up for a minute. You can place the wager on there who you think is going to get the first goal. Like I said, Bandits were not able to score on the power play chance, but it looks like there's going to be another penalty coming up, but this one's against San Francisco. So it's Railers time now with the man advantage, 5-on-4. Springfield and Flint about to kick off. Looks like they're ready there for both sides. And Railers power play chance here. And Railers looked real good last night. Like I said, it was against the Smoothies, but nonetheless, they got the wins they needed. We'll see what happens here. Big goalie matchup there. You got Millsy on one side, Kevo for the Bandits on the other end. I should have done a over-under. So it may take a while. Here's score. No, it doesn't. We got goal number 1, and it's the Railers. So if you predicted the Railers on that, I'm going to clear that. So how about that? Railers win both bets here so far tonight. Money. Are they money? Are they going to keep the lead? We'll see. They lead 1-0. London just responded. That's Bo Horvat, Kush, and Willis with the assists on that goal. And it's a 1-1 game. So we got a couple of good games here thus far so far, starting things off, but we'll see how they transpire here as the night goes on. I just want to thank everybody there in the chat tuning in here tonight um, for the broadcast here of this multi-stream action of the NZHL. And like I said, I'm going to try to be here all season long. Generally, Fridays and Saturdays are pretty good for me. I don't really go anywhere on that, or as how I used to. And Thursdays is iffy. I might or may not. And the nights that I don't, I'm gonna try to at least record those nights so we have them. We have the footage. And we got another power play, another penalty taken in that San Francisco game. The Bandits, who, like I said, started the game with the power play because of the late start, weren't able to capitalize, but they do now. Power play goal, and we got a tie game in this one here as well. So Railers got on the board early, but then here come the Bandits. NZHL. That's the centerman. I believe that's Shaggy. Shaggy with the goal for the Bandits. 11:25 mark of the first period. Lebronto with the assist. Dezo with the secondary assist. And look at that. London and Green Bay, pretty even. 3-3 shots on that. Time attack pretty close as well. Tie game, 1-1. Still scoreless over there in that Tropics and Smoothies. Oh, man. That might be a low-scoring game there. Defensive battle. We got two media guys on there in that game. You got Obi and you got Pujols. Although Obi, I believe, is not in the game tonight. Decided to have the night off. It's Saturday. He generally does. Let me see. Let me get another wager going. You guys want another bet on here? Get you guys some points here. Why not? Make things interesting, right? Just checking. I got a notification here. Taglia streaming, but we have that one already. I thought we had an additional stream, but no. We have two actually on that Smoothies stream. Let me get another wager here going. We'll just do a pickle, man. Who will win game one? Just the first game, not the series here tonight. Keep it on that band. That Bandits and Railers, it's an interesting game there. I'll put it up for 2 minutes. Let you guys get the prediction. Who's gonna win game number one? Right now it's tied up between the Railers and the Bandits. 5:12 to go in the first period. Railers have won both bets though. They got the opening face-off win, and which was a gimme though. But I did count that. And they also got the first goal in the game. So Green Bay goes on the power play here. Final seconds, though, of the power play. That one's tied up as well, 1-1. No score in the Tropics with 2 minutes remaining in the first period. And like I said, that Smoothies team, only 3 goals so far here this season. We'll see what happens. I mean, they got a solid goaltender, Nicky P. They paid a lot of money for him on here, but if you can't score goals, you can't win games. And we got 2 goals happening here. Railers, Lazar scoring, Greasy with the assist. So the Railers retake the lead. And we also got the Gamblers here, Green Bay. So we see that instant replay there. Goal against Trip Aces and that there for London. And they got 2 solid goaltenders over there for London this season. So Green Bay back on top with that goal. I don't know if that was Dylan. It may have been Dylan. And how about this? There was, I think it was only like a second remaining here. 2 seconds. So 2.0 seconds remaining. And Manship with the late goal. Lazar with the assist. And just like that, the Railers take a 2-goal lead. So if you bet the Railers on here, you're looking pretty good right now. They're up 2 goals. And that man right there is the reason he's got two of them of the Railer goals. And Green Bay on here, on top of London. Can Green Bay give London their first loss of the season? Right now they're perfect, 4-0. But they're struggling here right now at the moment. Down in this game. Smoothies able to get on the board despite only 3 shots on net. They get the first goal there against the Tropics at the end of the first. And sometimes it's the quality of the shots, not the quantity. Nicky P holding it down back there for them, and they lead it 1-0 heading into the second period now, kicking off. Green Bay about coming up to the 7-minute mark of the second period. Just tuning in on here, Green Bay took the early lead. London tied it up, but then just moments ago, Green Bay back on top. And like I said, I believe it was either Dylan or Goose that got that goal. I didn't catch it. We'll see on the possibly intermission or at the end of the game stats for that one. But another big story here. So 2 teams that are undefeated, 2 teams who are 4-0 here to start the season are down in the games. And the Bandits are down 2 goals here as we start period number 2. And like I said, big crucial goal with 2 seconds remaining. Manny gets his team up by 2 goals, 3-1 at the moment. Railers have already won 2 prediction bets here tonight. Looking for 3 here and the win. So one of these undefeated teams possibly may go down here tonight. Get at least a loss. We got a power play coming up here for the Gamblers with 3:28 remaining in the second. They did not capitalize on their first power play chance. See how they do fare off here. London has a pretty good penalty kill team. I'm looking for a shorthanded goal here. Pressing up is Willis. Shot on that, but he takes a big hit. About a minute left on this power play chance. Bandits also have a man advantage. Penalty taken by the Railers there to start period number 2. And how big would it be if Gamblers could get another goal here on the man advantage to go up by 2 goals? Looking for their short side, but Tripp right on top of it holds down that short side. And now we have a 5-on-3 on the screen to your left for the Bandits. So 2-man advantage. Power play hasn't really been producing there for the Bandits tonight, though. But a 2-man advantage, that's different. That's not your regular 5-on-4, and they do score. So crucial penalties taken by the Railers here in the second period. That one cost them. Dezo with the goal. Looks like Wilson had a secondary assist. And maybe Shaggy with the primary assist on that. They still have a minute left here on the power play. And they score, so 2 power play goals. So how big were those penalties? And the game's tied up just like that. So after the Railers had a 2-goal lead in this game, 2 back-to-back penalties cost them. That's Wilson with the goal, Shaggy and Lebronto with the assist for the Bandits. Back even. So back and forth series there. Railers, like I said, led twice in this game, but the Bandits bounce right back. Smoothies still holding that 1-0 lead here in the second period. About 9.5 to go in the second. Tropics kill off the PK. Back even in that one. But then here comes another penalty. So they'll be going right back into that box. Can the Smoothies score 2 goals in the game here? They haven't done so here this season, but big power play chance here to do it. There's a shot from the point from the Tropics. Tropics controlling the puck here on the short-handed. So after the Bandits score 2 goals on their power play, the Railers will get an opportunity here. Man advantage for them. And a great pass. What a great puck movement by the Railers. And the back on top for the third time here in this game. Question is, are they going to be able to hold on to the lead? Bobby with the goal, Hilly and Manship with the assist there for the Railers. And I don't know if that's Perfetti or Full Send. One of those defensemen on there got the goal there for the Railers. And Smoothies do capitalize there with the goal. That makes it 2-0. So now they got a 2-goal lead here against the Tropics. Late in the second period, about 5.5 to go. What a great play, 2-on-1. But a better save by Nicky P, who, like I said, went the biggest amount here as far as bods, the amount here. And right there on that save, paying his dividends for the Smoothies. Green Bay still holding the lead here against London. Can they hold on? It's in the third period. They only have one more period here to try to get the big W against London. And we're tied again. Bandits scoring a goal. That's Shaggy, unassisted. That's his second of the game here. And all tied up 4-4. And here come the Smoothies. So the offense coming alive here today. That's 3-0. That's John with the goal. Matt with the assist. And I believe Fight with the secondary assist. Or Life. I'm sorry, Life. So John getting the Smoothies there up 3-0 now. Railers back and forth, and the Railers will regain the lead again here. That's Lazar. That's his second goal of the game. We got a high-scoring affair. 9 goals already in that game. And for the Railers, taking that lead again here for the 4th time here in this game. But the Bandits always keep crawling back in it. We'll see if they'll be able to crawl right back here with 3.5 to go in the second period. Ooh, big penalty taken there by the Gamblers. So London, who finds themselves down a goal at home here against Green Bay, will get 2-minute power play chance here to try to tie this game up. There's a shot, a rebound, puck still loose in front, and it's covered up. Wow, Trucker getting on top of that puck, freezing that one before anything crazy happens. They got 12:06 remaining in the third period. Can the Gamblers hold on? London turns the puck over, but then we got a great clear. Ooh, goalie plays the puck way out there. Tripp coming out of his box there. And it pays off because he delivers that pass there. May have the assist on that goal. And London, power play goal, pays off. That's Cush. Morty with assist. And yeah, Tripp has the secondary assist. I don't know if we track goalie assists in this league, but if we do, Tripp has one. So a costly tripping penalty late in this one by the Gamblers. And we got a tie game. And look at that. Smoothies, 3 goals on 7 shots here after 2 as they head to period number 3. And Nicky P, 12 saves. He's perfect here thus far, holding that shutout. Railers and Bandits, period 3 underway as well. Railers lead that one 5-4. Back and forth game. Remember, the wager on that one is who's going to win. Right now, Railers on top, but will they stay on top? A lot of great action here. If you guys just tuning in, like I said, this is the Neutral Zone Hockey League. We bring you the live coverage here of all the games happening. And tonight, I mean, a tremendous games here. I mean, that Railers and Bandits, if you like scoring, a lot of scoring happening there. And that London and Gamblers, I'm surprised that I did not expect this type of game here. But right now, Gamblers have London against the ropes here. They had the lead just moments ago, but like I said, big crucial penalty resulting in a power play goal by Cush. And it's all tied up. They got about 7 minutes to go in the third period. Flint Tropics still held to no goals here. As the Smoothies lead 3-0, and they have a power play chance here as well on top of that. So for the Tropics, not looking good here in game number 1. But we got a breakaway chance, and they break the shutout short-handed as well. And Smoothies get caught, and that's Hughes. Hughes with a goal to put the Tropics on the board. They still have to kill the penalty here. They got 105 remaining on the PK, but that's a huge goal. Beer Captain with the assist who delivered him that long pass. And it's 3-1. We're all tied again. Bandits, Railers. 5-5 here in the third period. 14-11 to go. With that goal, that's Wilson. His second of the game. Lebronto and Dezo with the assist. 5-5. If you got the wager on that game, I said sweating it out here with that prediction here. Will we get overtime? We may get overtime here in London. We've got under a minute to go. Gamblers looking to try to retake this lead. They led most of this game. And there's a shot, puck, right across the crease. But Tripp is going to get on top of it to prevent any shot. We got about 37 seconds to go. And the Smoothies get a goal here. They get it right back on top. Back to a 3-goal lead again. And time is definitely a factor there for the Tropics running out. But a big story here, London and Gamblers. Looks like we may get overtime here, unless something happens here with the next 20 seconds remaining in regulation. Final seconds. Does London have one more rush left at them here? Looking for the pass to D, but that one's misfired, misplayed, and that's going to do it. So London and Green Bay will have to settle this one in overtime. 2-2 in that game. And like I said, Tripp with some tremendous saves there for London, but also delivered that long pass, secondary assist on that goal where Cush came up in that power play goal to send this game to overtime. We may have another game that goes to overtime because right now it's all tied up. A shot on net. It's wide, a bit wide there by the Railers. Looking for the deep pass is the Bandits, unable to connect. They got under 5 minutes to go, and the score is 5-5. And look at London and Green Bay. I mean, how even is that? 13 shots apiece. We'll see what happens. Overtime. Let me know what you guys think in the chat there. Who's going to take it? Will London remain perfect, or can Green Bay get the upset? Speaking of about upsets, here come the Bandits. That's Wilson. Huge goal late in the third. That's a hat trick for him. He's got 3 here tonight. And a good reason why the Bandits are on top right now, 6-5. So the Railers, for the first time in this game, find themselves down a goal with about 2 minutes remaining. Smoothies leading it 5-1. That one's about done. Got 3 minutes left. Speaking about done, it's the Gamblers with the overtime win here against London with that goal, and that one ended 3-2 is the final. So how about that? How about Green Bay giving London their first loss here of the season? 3-2. Like I said, London did bounce back in that third period to send it to overtime, but it didn't matter.
Green Bay gets the win. Um, who was that? I don't know if that was Dante Dangles or Green that got that game winner. One of those guys for Green Bay. So 3-2. London has not lost in the regulation though yet. So they'll go 4-0-1. They'll still get the point there for the overtime loss. And speaking about wins, Smoothies looking for win number one here in this season. They're up 5-1 with under a minute to go. Looks like we got a timeout taken there in the Bandits. Not much time remaining. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, the Bandits come back, tie it, and then just took the lead with Wilson. The big story here, he's got 3 goals for the Bandits here in Game 1, and they lead it with 24.8 seconds to go. The Railers, who led most of this game here, find themselves down here late in the game. Shot on net. That one's saved, and he's going to cover up with 12.2 seconds to go. Railers might be pulling their goalie to get the extra skate on the ice, and they do. Can they get a shot off here? They won't, because that one's cleared down the ice. We got an icing call here with 5.8 seconds. Still got time to set up a shot here. Like I said, it's real time. 5.8. Big face off. Won by the Railers. Shot on net. Block. Another rebound. Another save. Wow. So Kevo with some key saves there late in the game. They got 2 shots off on them. But nonetheless, Bandits hold on to this one. And big story there's the power play. Look at that. 4 out of the 6 goals scored there by the Bandits came off the power play. And I think that really hurt the Railers, especially early on. They had that 5-on-3 power play. But like I said, Railers always found a way to get back in there, take the lead. But Bandits, big third period showing there to rally back and win it. But what a game, what a series. Let me clear that bet on there. So if anybody that took the Bandits on that bet, looks like nobody. Nobody had faith in the Bandits, I guess. But they win it. They improve to 5-0, the only undefeated team here this season are the Bandits. So once again, like I said, thanks for tuning in here. We'll have Game 2 momentarily started up here for both of those teams. Just looking at some of the stats there. Lazar, 2 goals, 1 assist. Same thing with Manship. He had 2 goals, 1 assist. Full send, 1 goal, 2 assists. He had 3 points in that game. And so Game 1 going to the Bandits. Same thing for Green Bay. Green Bay taking 2 points here tonight. They improved to 3-2. They got 1 more game left there against London. So interesting night here. Interesting games. Smoothies got their first win here tonight. London got their first loss here of the season, and the Bandits remain perfect here, 5-0. See what happens here for game number 2 here between the both teams. Like I said, we do play 2. If you're just tuning in for the first time or just found out about the NZHL, we play Thursdays, Fridays, Saturday nights, 10 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the Xbox. There's the Discord link on the bottom there. If you want to check out the site, check out the league, the community there. That's also where you'll find all the standings, the leaderboards and all that, the schedule, and everything. Media shows like this, media footage, highlights, videos, all that. And I forgot to mention also, we're trying to do top plays of the week on there, but we need your help. Just how this show needs help as far as getting the streams. We do need you to provide the highlights, whether it's on the Xbox DVR. Just post it in the Discord there in the NZHL clips section, or you could just cut them from the streams. If you see a stream on here, you could go back to the stream and just clip it and then post that link into the Discord. If we get enough highlights here for week one, we'll produce a top plays of the week for you, maybe sometime Tuesday or Wednesday night before the next week starts off. So that's something to look forward to. Like I said, something that we're also trying to do here this season, as well as the podcasts that come up each week, and the multi stream. So we're always looking for ideas as well. If you guys have any ideas, suggestions, make sure you let us know. Looks like we got one of the games here already about to hit the ice, and that's the London game there. London against Green Bay. And if you're just tuning in, Gamblers took game one in overtime to win it. 3-2 was the final. It's a low-scoring game there. Let me get a prediction here in this one. What we do? What we do here? What do you guys think? I'll do first period. Over under 1.5 goals. Just the first period. Let me get that on there for 1 minute. Over under in that London Green Bay. Just for the first period, 1.5. So they got to score 2 goals. Either 2 goals by London, or 2 goals by Green Bay, or 1 goal each. A total of 2 goals in that game. Or if you think it's going to be a low score game like the previous game, hit the under. We got a power play here right off the back for Green Bay against London. Ooh, Omaha attempt by London. Almost paid off, but a huge hit against Kush, taking a big hit against the boards there. And here we go. Great one-timer chance there attempt, but Trip Aces, who's been solid here tonight, comes up with the save. Once again, the wagers there's over under 1.5 goals in that London Green Bay. If you think no team's going to score, or there's only going to be 1 goal in the first period, just the first period. And then once that clears, like I said, I'll get additional bets here, maybe some player bets. Who get a hat trick maybe or hold a shutout. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What's that? Early pause? I don't think it was a disconnect or anything, but maybe an early pause there in that London game. And the Railers game about to kick off game number 2. Game 1, like I said, was a shootout there between these two teams. Back and forth. 6-5 was the final. And that was the Bandits, who remained perfect here on the season. Come from behind in the third period. So yeah, it looks like it was an early timeout called in that London Green Bay game. That's interesting. Smoothie's still waiting over there on the bottom. Like I said, they took game 1. Big win there against the Tropics, who looked pretty damn good against the Terrors last night. But Smoothies, they improved to 1-4. We'll be looking to try to go 2-4 here if they could get another win. Right now, scoreless here. Under looking pretty good so far in that London Green Bay. I know we have some wagers on there taking the under here. Ooh, that was a good opportunity, but it went wide. And then another shot, and that one's covered up by Tripp. We'll get a face-off here in the London zone. So that was a good opportunity there for Green Bay, who's playing real good. They're playing solid here against this London team. The defending champs. I don't know if they were ready here tonight or they expected this, but we definitely got a game here in this one. Definitely a series. London will be looking to try to even this thing out here. But like I say, they do still manage point there with that overtime loss. Thanks to Kush sending that one to overtime with the late goal. Looks like Turk already got 2 blocks here in front of the net. So Gamblers getting some good shots off. Like I said, they misfired on the net. Got the 2 blocks there. But definitely showing some good pressure here early on in the first. And another penalty taken. So London, couple back-to-back penalties here in the first period. But the Gamblers, like I said, 0 for 1 on the first one, have not capitalized yet. Railers have capitalized. That's Bobby with the goal. Lazar with the assist. That's full send, I believe, with the goal there for the Railers. And remember, Railers led most of the game in game one, but they couldn't finish. Couldn't close it out there in the third. The Bandits kept coming back. Railers led that game at least 3 or 4 separate occasions. But big penalties, like I said, Railers, I think, just need to stay out of that box. They gave up 4 power play goals in game one. You take those away, and Railers easily would win that game, but penalties cost them. And it looks like London here will be able to kill off another penalty. So the PK team doing a good job here tonight with 7:20 to go in the first period. Smoothie still waiting there against the Tropics for game two. Maybe some lineup issues there for the Tropics, who lost game one. It was 5-2, I believe, was the final. And there we go. All right, so Tropics on the ice. I don't know if there's any changes. No, it looks like Shotgun, Wags, Obi's in. Okay, so that's the change there. Beer Captain lefty. So they had to wake up Obi, who usually takes the Saturdays off. But in comes Obi for game two. So we got 2 media guys on there going at it here for this one. Should be interesting. 3 more minutes left in the London Green Bay. No goals thus far. So the under looking real good. Once that clears, like I said, I'll get another wager up on here. And if you guys have any suggestions or anything, let me know. I'll post them on here as well. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, multi-stream here for the Neutral Zone Hockey League. Try to bring this every night throughout the season. And how about this? The Bandits with 3:19 to go in the first period. Lebronto with the goal. Dezo and Wilson with the assists on that goal. And it's like a replay of game one. Railers go on top. Bandits respond. And Railers take the penalties. So penalties biting the Railers again. Final seconds of the first period, still scoreless between London and Green Bay. And London, I think, takes their third penalty here in the first period. So getting a bit sloppy here. I don't know. Is frustration kicking in here for London? Because, like I said, they lost that overtime game against the Gamblers. And they break the shutout here right off the face-off. 12.5 seconds to go. What a play. Great pass across that find its way over. And a one-timer shot. Not much that Trip Aces could have done on that play. And look at that. 8-2 shots on net. And big part of that is because they had a man advantage most of this period. Well, that's a huge goal for the Gamblers. Bandits and Railers will end period number one, all tied up, 1-1 in that one. And that was Dylan, I believe, that scored there for the Gamblers. on that power play goal. And they'll head to the locker room there. Let me clear that bet. So on the prediction, if you took the under, which I do see a lot of guys did, let me clear that. Winner, winner. Let's do a over under bet. Should be good. Yeah, London just sloppy there in the first period. 3 penalties taken. One of them, Gamblers finally did capitalize on that third one to take the lead. Big goal with 12 seconds remaining. And this Bandits and Railers, another fantastic series here tonight. Um, so we got a great night of action here to end the week here on Saturday night. Triple feature here. Ooh, costly turnover. Shot on net. No good. Almost a costly play there right off the back to start period number 2. So the Gamblers, who are up 1-0 here, still playing pretty damn aggressive here against this London team. We'll do a pick 'em. We'll do a pick 'em here. Who wins? London or Green Bay? I'll put this for 2 minutes. The guys wager on this. Just do a who wins the game there. Right now, Green Bay leads at 1-0. They took game 1 in overtime, 3-2. Do you guys see London losing though twice here tonight? Will that happen? So that's the bet there. Except hit the prediction, and then you could change how much points you want to wager in on there, depending on how many points you have as well. The more points you wager, the more you have a chance to win, and as well as how the bets go, how many people take each side. Like I said, if there's more people taking one end, you don't win as much. But if there's um, predictions the other way, you did come out with more. So there's some kind of formula in that. And so it's 1-0 Gamblers, Railers and Bandits still tied up 1-1. And then we got our first goal here in this Tropics and Smoothies. That's Master Shotgun with the goal for the Tropics. Wags with the assist and Billums with the secondary assist on that goal. You got about 9 minutes remaining in the first period. That one did start up late. I may get a wager for that game later on once this one clears off. So right now, like I said, the prediction on the board, who wins, Green Bay or London here in game 2? And all tight games here, all either tied or one goal here in game 2. Just tuning in, we had some fantastic action early on here tonight. Bandits bouncing back, winning 6-5 against the Railers. And then Green Bay winning in overtime against London. Smoothies took their first win of the season. And this is game 2 here right now on the board. And the Railers back on top, so Bandits again find themselves down as Bobby again, I believe full send with the goal. Or is that Perfetti? I get those two mixed up, man. On top of that, there's a tripping against the Bandits. So Railers now have a chance to try to go up 2 goals in this game. Like I say, they've led most of this series, most of the night here, in both games. But the question is, can the Railers close this one out? They weren't able to do so in game one. They're back on top here in game two, and about a minute left on this man advantage. And London ties it up with that goal. That's Cush with the goal. Willis with the assist. I missed the other goal. Gamblers were up 2. Okay. So that makes it a 2-1 game. The Railers do score. So the Hilly with the goal, Lazar with the assist on that goal. And the Railers now are not only on top, they're on top by 2 goals. Yeah, I apologize for I missed that Gamblers goal, man. But London rallying back here, down still a goal here with 3.5 to go in the second period. And remember that Green Bay team that Obi left, went over to the Tropics and left Oswald behind there. But Oswald, still getting things done. The forward line there, Goose, Khan, Dylan, playing real good here against this London team. Dez getting the goal for the Bandits, so that's going to cut the deficit down to 1, 3-2, with about 4.5 to go in the second period. And Dezo had a tremendous season last season on here, and he's a great pickup there for the Bandits here. They're still down 1. Green Bay gets a power play chance here with about 2 minutes remaining in the second period. They capitalized on 1 in the first period with 12 seconds remaining. Can they get another power play goal here at the closing moments of the second period? Ooh, that's a tripping call. So much for the power play. We'll get a 4-on-4 with 58 seconds remaining. And London will get their skater back shortly, so they'll go on the 5-on-4. 30 seconds to go. And the Tropics, I believe, Tropics with a huge goal. That was a great pass across. One-timer shot. Master Shotgun delivering that pass across. And with 1.2 seconds remaining, I think that's Teglia with the goal. Shotgun with the assist. Shotgun's got 2 points so far on both of those goals. And the Tropics lead it 2-0 here against the Smoothies. Oh, that was Obi. My bad. Okay, Obi. Right, because there was the change there. Okay. I apologize. Obi fans. Huge clapper, man. Big one-timer for the Tropics to end the period. Period 3 underway between the Railers and the Bandits. 3-2 game there. Railers still leading. But, like I said, game 1, they could not finish the game. Bandits came back in the third period. Can they do it again? Can the Bandits steal another game here from the Railers? And like I said, the wager that's still going 5-on-3 power play chance here for London. So Green Bay finds themselves in a bad spot here to start period number 3. They need to try to kill this penalty here because, and I don't know if that was a good idea for that skater there to try to press on. They're short, 2-man. Yeah, one guy back on the ice. And a great clear. Great clear there. That's going to kill off a lot of seconds. There's only about 20 seconds remaining now on this power play. But back in the box. So I can't believe it. Green Bay. Back-to-back penalties. And how about this? The Bandits. That's Dezo with the goal. Disney with the assist. And once again, the Bandits rallying back here against the Railers in the third, and they tied the game up. Shot on net. Wow, what a save. That's got to be on a highlight reel, man. Somebody clip that. Post that in the NZHL clips. 'Cause that was a tremendous save by Kevo. Huge save for the Bandits here late in the third period. And a penalty's going to be taken against the Railers. So Bandits, come up alive here in the third period here tonight. Back-to-back games. They just tied it. Can they take the lead here? They have a power play goal already here in this game. And they were tremendous in game one. They had 4 of them. And make that another power play goal. So on the night, they got 6 power play goals here against the Railers. They get 2 here in this game. And that one gives the Bandits the lead. So, Railers been playing good hockey here tonight besides the penalties. I mean, the penalties have hurt them in this, not only in this game, I mean, this series altogether. Cost them a lot of goals here, I'll tell you that. And that one was huge because it's late here in the third period. So Railers, again, find themselves down in the game here, late in the game. Smoothies bouncing back. That's John with the goal there. Matt with the assist. And they rally back here in the second period. How about that? Tropics led this game 2-0 at one point. But here in the second, Smoothies. All even. London and the Gamblers. So Gamblers able to kill off those penalties that they took. They get a power play chance here to try to extend this lead. I don't know if anybody took Green Bay on those wagers, but man. And Manny is going to tie the game for the Railers. What a back and forth game on that. I mean, very high scoring game. Both games, game 1 and game 2, between the Bandits and the Railers. But that was a huge goal. So Manny able to tie it. We've had an overtime game here in game 1 for the London series. Will we have another overtime game here? We got a game that's tied up, and the other game's only 1-goal game. And the Smoothies now have scored 3 unanswered goals against the Tropics, and they lead it 3-2 with 8 minutes to go in the second period. Still plenty of time, though, in that game. Like I said, once this London-Green Bay game's over, if it doesn't go to overtime, we may have a wager to put on that Smoothies game. And it's the Gamblers. That's a huge goal because now that puts them up by 2 with 7:01 to go in the third period. That's Dylan, his second. He's got 2 goals here for Green Bay. And what a tremendous player he is, man. I mean, Dylan, when he's on, man. I don't think anybody's out here can stop him. London, not able to here tonight. And they're up 3-1 against London. They already gave them 1 loss here tonight, but it was in overtime. Can they beat them in regulation? Railers get a power play try here with 3 minutes to go. They just tied it up moments ago. Manny with the goal. Now they look to try to retake the lead in this game. Tropics just tied it up. So after Smoothies come with 3 goals there to take the lead. Tropics bouncing back with 2:42 to go in the second. And that's Obi again. Obi fans with the goal. That's his second goal for the Tropics. 3-3. Time winding down here for London, but that's a huge goal. They needed that. And that's Willis. Willis known for winning here in the NZHL. Gets that goal. Bo Horvat with the assist. Fed him that shot. So plenty of time here for London. Now it's only a one-goal game. Can the Gamblers hold on here, or will we see a comeback from London? They did it in game one. Kush with the goal. And here comes Willis. But a great defensive play. Great way to get back there. But we're going to have a penalty shot. So they're going to call penalty. It looks like Willis will get the penalty shot here. And he scores. So what a huge, huge penalty. And that was almost a automatic right there. You give Willis a penalty shot. I mean, good night. That's his second goal. So Willis with 2 back-to-back goals here for London gets this game tied up. Final seconds of the third period. Game 1 went to overtime. Will we get another overtime chance? Here come the Gamblers, though, with a shot on net. And Tripp will cover that one with 43 seconds remaining here in the third. So we got a good one here. And on the other end there, 20 seconds remaining, 4-4. Both games tied up here late in the third. We may get double feature overtimes here. Here come the Bandits. Can they get a shot off? They do. But it's put away. And that one is going to go to overtime. So overtime will need to determine this one. Right now, shots in favor of the Bandits, 17-11. Time attack pretty even there from both teams. Pretty even game all throughout and the series. There's a shot by the Gamblers. Rebound, still got the puck behind the net. Looking in front. And well read, intercepted. 10 seconds to go now. Willis trying to throw it on. No good. And the Gamblers might just want to go to overtime here at this point, and they do, to get that point. But, Dylan got the huge goal there for the Gamblers, put them up 3-1. But then Willis comes up with 2 huge goals. I mean, all that man does is win. And that's what they're going to look for here in overtime. Gamblers did take game 1 in overtime. Who's it going to be here in game 2? Who do you guys think, man? Who's going to come through with the overtime? Will it be Willis, Kush, or is Dylan going to find his way for a Hattie and a game winner in overtime? So London hasn't lost in regulation here yet this season, regardless of the outcome here. And Tropics getting the goal. That's Beer Captain with the goal for the Tropics. M-Wags with the assist. And I believe that was a power play goal. Master Shotgun with the secondary assist. Yeah, that was a 5-minute major taken by the Smoothies there to start period number 3. So that was a crucial penalty. Shot on that here by the Tropics. Looking for more. Look like 3 saves by Nicky P. To definitely make him work out there tonight. For the Tropics. And look at that. Look, the power plays have paid off for the Tropics. 3 for 5. So 3 of their 4 goals have been off the power play. So Smoothies have nobody to blame but themselves here if they cannot bounce back in this game. They're down a goal. Still got a whole period almost left, though, than that one. That was a late start. But we got 2 big overtime games on the top of your screen. And Green Bay, again, able to close it out with that shot. 4-3 is the final. So the Gamblers take down London here tonight. 2 games. London does get the point for both of the games. Both of the games go into overtime. But how about that? How about Green Bay improving to 4-2 here after tonight? And it looks like that was Dainty Dangles possibly, or Oswald. Did Oswald get the game winner? It might have been Oswald or Dante with the overtime. One of those guys. Dante had 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points in that game. He had a point on all 4 goals. But that may have been Oswald with the game winner. If anybody knows, let me know in the chat. I didn't get that because the screen went off rather quickly. And the Railers win it in overtime here against the Bandits. So that's a big win. Come from behind. And that was a fantastic series there. Game 1, Bandits had to bounce back in the third. And they won that one 6-5. And then this one here, Railers bounced back late in the third. Send it to overtime. And take it in overtime here. 5-4 is the final. Tremendous, tremendous games. Great action here tonight. I'll tell you that. We had some great games here tonight. And that's what you get here in this league, the Neutral Zone Hockey League. It don't get any better than this, fellas. I'll tell you that. It don't. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. This is the place you want to be right here at the Neutral Zone. So the only game left here right now is the Tropics against the Smoothies. 4-3 right now. Tropics lead with 10:44 to go. And you know what? Since it's the last game here, maybe I'll get it. Let me get it on a full screen there for you guys. I just wanted to see some of the stats though there. Look at that. Full send. 2 goals, 3 assists, 5 points for him in that. Again, Hilly with 2 goals. Manship with a goal and 3 assists. I believe it might have been Hilly with that overtime winner in that one. But let me bring this up here. Power play chance here for the Smoothies with 9 minutes to go here in the third period. This is a back and forth game here as well. I mean, Tropics led this one early 2-0. Smoothies bounced back there in the second period. Took the lead actually 3-2. But then the Tropics, 2 big goals here. Not only tie it, but take the lead 4-3. And 3 out of those 4 goals coming off a power play here for the Tropics. You know, you talk about Jackie Moon, the Tropics, the alley-oop. Well, tonight for the Tropics, it's the power play, the PP getting it done here in Game 2 thus far. Unless the Smoothies are able to try to get back in this game. Ooh, that puck was loose. But it's covered up by my favorite liar. We'll get a face-off here in the Tropic zone. Face-off's pretty even, 13-15 in favor of the Tropics. But the Smoothies with the puck here around the boards. Looking. There's a shot. And a save. 5:28 to go here in the third. So let me clear that prediction. Anybody that took the gamblers on that prediction bet, man, you win. Let me put one here. Let me get a bet here. Will Tropics hold on? If you think the Tropics will hold on to the win, yes or no. Wager is up there for. I'll have it up for a minute. 3 minutes to go here in the third period. Smoothies took game 1 here against the Tropics. I believe it was 5-2 was the final. But they find themselves down here 4-3. There was a lineup change there for the Tropics in this game. Obi Fans being called in. And he's big part. He got 2 goals there for the Tropics here in this game. And that one's just thrown down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. With 1:25 to go here in the third period. Once again, the prediction on there is will the Tropics hold on to the lead here? Nicky P, tremendous game here regardless of the score. He's got 16 saves. And There were some key saves, especially in that second period. There's another save. Wow, pass right across. So Nicky P holding this one, keeping this a one-goal game here, but he needs his offense to try to step up. That's a great turnover, great read, but he turns it right back over, and here come the Tropics. There's the shot by Wags, and Nicky P another save. Got 30 seconds to go now. Offsides, and we'll get a face-off with 29.1 seconds to go here. This last game here of the night. Look at that, shots in favor, 22-15. Nicky P with 18 saves in this one. But the big stat on there, like I said, 3 for 7 on the power plays, 15 penalty minutes here for the Smoothies. Um, I mean, if you call yourself the Smoothies, you can't be taking 15 penalties. I mean, that ain't smooth. And look at that time attack, 9-12 to 528. And like I said, a big part of that is Nicky P holding this game in here. See what happens. Can the Smoothies try to force a overtime here? We've seen a couple overtime games. We had 2 of them here in game 2. One in the early games. 3 overtime games here tonight. Will we get another one here? Smoothies take the draw. Puck still in the zone here. Gets it down low. Looking for the wraparound chance. No good. Pass across. And the Tropics take over with 10 seconds remaining. Oh, what a spin move by Wax, but can't bury it. 4 seconds now. And that's going to do it. So the Tropics hold on and win it here. What's your final score? 4-3. So the Tropics will go 3-3. Smoothies will drop to 1-5 after that loss. And that's going to do it here for Saturday Night Hockey. Shotgun with 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists there for the Tropics. Obi with 2 goals. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight for this Center Ice multi-stream of the Neutral Zone Hockey League. And once again, on the bottom there's the Discord link. You want to check out the site, check out the league on there. And play Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights here for NZHL. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this is the place to be right here at the Neutral Zone. There's no other place, no other where they run a league around this time. We do it here successfully, and it's been a good week here so far to kick off the season here for the NZHL. My name is Mr. Hollywood, and once again, make sure we're looking for highlights. If you have any clips here after tonight, whether it's on the Xbox DVR, just post a link there on the Discord, or you could go back to any of these streams, just clip it, and then post that link also into the Discord. We'll look tomorrow or Monday to try to sort those through, get the top 10 sorted, and if we get enough highlights, maybe I'll have that posted for you guys maybe Tuesday or by Wednesday night, the latest. But once again, that all depends, if we get the highlights. Just as this show, if we get streams, we have a show. If we get clips, we have a top 10. So until then, I'll see you guys next week. Everybody take care. Have a good one. Mr. Hollywood, signing out.